Ah. Oh. Ah. My name is Arthur, and I am 100 years old. When you reach this age, people expect you to be wise, but the only thing I've truly learned is this: life is not about the things you do, it's about the things you leave undone. For the last 50 years, I have kept a secret locked away in my basement inside a rusty old safe, a safe my wife Elizabeth asked me about 1,000 times, but I never told her what was inside. Now she's been gone for 15 years, and today I'm finally going to open it with my grandson Michael, the only one I trust. His mother, my daughter, passed away 10 years ago from cancer, and since then he's been alone. So I took him in, but truth is, he's been my rock. That safe has been sitting there since 1975, and Elizabeth used to stand right in front of it and ask me what I was hiding. I always told her it was nothing important, but she knew I was lying. Still, she never pushed. That's the kind of woman she was. She gave me trust, and I never gave her the truth. The lock is stiff after 50 years of rust, so Michael helps me turn it, and finally it opens. My hands are shaking as I reach inside and find a letter I wrote in 1943 when I was 20. Her name was Clara. She had red hair, freckles across her nose, and a laugh like music. I met her at a dance and loved her instantly. I wrote that letter for the day we were supposed to run away together, but I was too afraid, so I never gave it to her, and she married someone else. Next, I find a photograph of my brother Samuel. We haven't spoken in 62 years because of one stupid argument over our father's business, one moment of anger that cost us a lifetime. Then I find a business deal from 1965. A man named Harrison offered me a partnership that could have made me a millionaire, but I didn't take it because I let other people's prejudice poison my mind. He became one of the richest men in the city, while I spent 30 years working in a factory. Then I find my old diary, where I wrote down every mistake, every regret, every person I hurt, but I still kept making the same ones. There's an entry from June 1958 where my daughter asked me to play with her, and I said I was too tired. She never asked me again. And then I find something I never expected, a letter in Elizabeth's handwriting that I had never seen before. My hands tremble as I open it. She wrote that she always knew about Clara, that she found her photo 40 years ago and cried for 3 days. But then she made a choice. She chose me. She wrote that loving me was worth more than being the only woman in my heart, that the life we built together mattered more than the one I might have had. She stayed, and she never regretted it, not even once. She ended the letter with the words, I love you, always. And in that moment, I broke. After all these years, I broke. I sat there in that basement beside my grandson and cried like a child. All those years I thought I was hiding my secrets, but Elizabeth knew everything and loved me anyway. I closed the safe, not to hide any more, but because I finally understood that some truths don't need to be spoken, they just need to be felt. Michael helped me upstairs, made us both a cup of tea, and we sat on the porch watching the sunset. For the first time in 50 years, I felt light. I felt free. I am 100 years old, and now I understand that people don't love us because we are perfect. They love us because they choose to. Elizabeth chose me every single day for 60 years, and I was too blind to see it until she was gone. So if you take anything from my story, let it be this. Tell the people you love that you love them, not tomorrow, not next week, but today. Forgive the ones who hurt you, even if they don't deserve it, because holding on to anger only hurts you. And stop waiting for the perfect moment to live your life, because perfect moments don't exist, only ordinary moments that become precious once they're gone. And this has been my story. If it touched your heart, share it with someone you don't want to lose.